Good morning everyone, welcome to another one of Alan's Angling Adventures. It's Tuesday the 6th of May and today I'm at Passies Ponds, Passies Match Lake this is. I fished it 3 times in the close season last year, and the last time I fished it on this particular peg, which is peg 53, I had just over 100 pound of carp on the float. So whether we catch that amount a day I don't know. Whether we catch one a day I don't know. The weather conditions, it's dry, but sudden drop in temperatures, which could be, could make quite a bit of difference. It's been quite warm last week, for the last week or two, but now the temperatures have dropped right down, and we got a nagging northeasterly wind blowing. But when I had those 100 pound of carp in the last close season, which is on video, we had a northeasterly wind that day, so. And it's on my back, so it's not too bad actually. But on this particular swim, slightly in the shade from the wind, it's a bit more calmer in this swim. We're on a bend here. I'll show it to you in a minute. Those of you that haven't fished here before and know what this place is, it's called Passies Match Lake, and the shape of it is like a snake. It winds round like a snake. Very pleasant here. But you've got the main lake. I don't like fishing there so much. Don't like fishing on that. It's not for me. But fair play to those that do like fishing there. I prefer the Match Lake. Very pleasant here. And you've got another smaller lake over the back. I think it's called Pamela's, where you've got a lot of silverfish in there, I believe. But anyway, we're on Passies Match Lake today, peg 53, and see what we can catch. Now, just have a swig of my tea. I forgot to say, time-wise, it's just gone 10 to 11. Now I'm here for quite a while today because it's not that far from home. It's about a 35-minute bike ride for me, so that's all right, not too bad at all. So we're going to be here well into the evening today, so I've got to be a bit careful with my camera and the memory card, because if it's like last time I fished here, my god, it was unbelievable. As I say, I had just over 100 pound of carp in this particular swim, and it was non-stop action. Whether it's going to be like that today I don't know, but we'll see anyway. Right, now rod wise I've got me Shakespeare match rod, 11 foot, and float wise we got a Drennan, just a Drennan straight peacock waggler there. Actually, one of the shots have come off. I'll have to put that on in a minute. But it's locked in place by some BB shots and a number 5. I will sort that out in a minute. And then I've got 2 number 5 shots down the line. I've got another number 5. I've got one number 5 about 12 inches from the float, and I've got another one about 6 inches from the hook itself, which is a quarter size 10 curved shanked barbless hook. That's that there. And we got 10 pound mainline. 10 pound mainline because there's some big carp in here, and they're powerful as well. Very powerful. I found that out well, I knew that anyway, but they always take you into over the far side there, where you've got bushes and reeds, and if you haven't got strong enough line, you've had it. You're in big trouble. So 10 pound mainline straight through to a size 10 quarter curved shanked hook. Now bait wise, I haven't bought no ground bait today, so I didn't think I'd need it. What I've got the same bait as last time, which proved absolutely brilliant, which is Tesco Tulip Bacon Grill. That there, so it's a sort of a luncheon meat, but it's called Bacon Grill, and it's tougher, very tough, and it's got a very strong bacon smell to it. It's brilliant here for carp. Well, it was for me last time. I've tried it on the rivers without any success, but what I've done, I've just cut a load of it up into all different sizes in there. You see, all different sizes. Thrown some out in a couple of different areas out there, and we'll see how we get on. There's some nice bream in here as well, some big bream in here. So, you know, I would imagine the quarry today, and the way I've got set up and the bait I'm using, I would imagine it would be carp and bream. Might get the odd rudd. I did have the odd rudd. I've got a tin of sweet corn as well. So there is a chance of a rudd or roach, but we'll see how it goes. Yeah, and that's basically it. So I'm going to have my cup of tea, all ready to start fishing, and we'll get out there and hopefully we can catch a fish or two. Well, I'll show you what we've got here. You've got down there, you've got nice platforms here, so it's comfortable for fishing, very comfortable. And we're on a bend here. I don't know if the camera will pick it out, but so over the far side there, you've got all these bushes and vegetation, and the fish always seem to make out straight away over there. You've got a sharp bend that goes round here, and it widens as well over there. It widens over there. Now, depth wise, I've plumbed the depth and it's about 4 foot, 3.5 to 4 foot deep. I'm on the bottom, so we'll start off on the bottom and we'll see how we go. Right, off we go. I've got to say the reel I'm using is a Nomura FW2000. I've only used it a couple of times. It's not a bad reel actually, it's a good reel. So we'll start off out in front of us. And I'll bait in a couple of swings up, out in front of me and one to my left. And we'll take it from there. Bang on, well, it's just gone 11 o'clock now. Yeah, it started off quite bright and sunny this morning first thing, but that old cloud cover's come in now off the North Sea. They said it would be like that. I mean, it's not a bad thing, but it is quite chilly. Seen one or two signs of fish rolling. I've been fishing for about a quarter of an hour. Just one little bite earlier when I first cast out. The rod, you know, the float went under, bobbed under and come back up again. There it goes. It just went then as well. I'm starting to get one or two bites now. So sometimes it can take a while before you start getting bites here, but quite often when you do, you know, you can normally, well, you can normally, you know, bag up a bit, you know, get a few fish. I've made a few adjustments. I've taken the float off and put a heavier float on there. So I've got a float, still a straight Drennan Peacock Waggler, but 3 AAs on there now. And I've taken the size 10 quarter curved shanked hook off and put a Drennan wide gaped hook on there, same size. It looks better. I've seen one or two fish just under the surface out there now as well. We've been fishing for about 45 minutes. Nothing yet, just a couple of knocks on the float. Well, we're in. Taken me quite a while. It's a mirror. It's taken about, well, say quite a while, about an hour and 10 minutes. And I haven't had many bites either. We're off the mark. That's good. It's not a bad one either. Not a bad one at all. Well, we're off the mark with a mirror of 3.5. There we go. Quite orangey, this one. So it took me about an hour and 10 minutes to get this. I haven't had many bites. I've only had 1 or 2 little knocks. But this one, the float went very, very slowly under. There we go, so a mirror carp of 3.5. Great stuff. Right. I think it just might be a case of it warming up a little bit, as I say, because it is quite chilly, and after we've had those warm temperatures, that's one thing they don't like, these fish, and it is a sudden drop like that. And it is fair bit colder than what it has been. So right, I'm casting out on this bend now. That's where I had that one. So we're in again here. I don't know what this is. Oh, it's a skimmer. It's a skimmer. Tell you what, carp under the surface there. They don't fight at all, the skimmers in here. I tell you, they come in like a sack of spuds. We're starting to get some response now, starting to get some bites, which is good. Right, second fish of the session. Yeah, let's skim a look. Actually, I'm not sure that's got a bit of roach in it, you know. I reckon that's got a bit of roach in it, that. I reckon that could be a roach bream hybrid. Definitely looks roachy. But also skimmer as well. It's got the slime all coming off of it. Anyway, there we go. I suppose what, about a pound and a half? Pound and a half. Right, there we go. Definitely think that's got roach in it. Definitely. I'd like someone to be able to tell me. I reckon that's a roach bream hybrid, that. I might be wrong, but that's what it looks like to me. Nice fish anyway. There we go. I'm having to kneel down here because if I sit on my seat on these platforms, I can't get it can't seem to get the right height for the camera. So I'm having to put me carp safety mat out and kneel on that. We're doing alright here now. We're starting to get more bites, and we've had a couple of fish. I was watching Russ on Fishing Tale Films last night. Excellent channel, really is. Love watching his reading in the years videos, really good. and he was talking last night about perch, and it made me think about my biggest perch, which was actually from here in this swim, which was 2 3/4. Lovely fish it was. I'll have to do a bit more perch fishing myself because I don't do enough of it. They're a lovely fish to catch. Those small ones that I had on the Honeybridge stream, lovely looking fish they were. Looked like they hadn't been caught before. Lovely colours on them. I just had another bite then, float. It's gone down and come up again. I was saying to you just now the difference in the way the bream fight on the rivers to places like this is just unbelievable. It's like they come in just like a sack of spuds, but on the river they give you a bit of a scrap. Now, I'm pretty sure that was a roach bream hybrid. Anyone that can tell me if it was, you know, I'd be grateful for that, because I haven't caught many of them. It certainly looked to me like it had some roach in it. I just missed a bite there. So that was breamy, because my blooming jacket's covered in slime now, absolutely covered in it. When that sun comes out, it's quite pleasant, but when it goes in, you know, you feel it. Slight pull under then on the float. It is slow going though, not getting many bites at all. Definitely fish there, the float went under again just then. And again, bobbed up again, but not enough for me to take it. So when I was here the last time, I had that 100-pounder carp here in this swim. It was just frantic non-stop action. My arms were bloody killing me at the end of the session. But today it's definitely a lot slower. I'm not surprised with the weather conditions changing a bit. I'll just make out that carp, look, just under the surface there. See it? Been very slow going, very slow going. It's 2:15 now. Still got just the 2 fish to show. That 3.5 pound mirror and that roach hybrid. Haven't had anything since. 1 or 2 bites, but nothing much to speak about really. I had to put the hood up. It's so cold out today, it really is. Very slow going. We've got plenty of time. There goes a bite. Oh, I missed it. Missed it. We're in at last. It's taken quite a while, this. Not a monster, but it's a fish. It's a nice one. Yeah, it is a nice one actually. It's better than I thought it was. Oh, lovely, at last. I've had to wait quite some time for this. Yeah, blooming great net. Right, you have to use 42-inch nets. I think it's the minimum. And the hook's out as well. Great stuff. Keep still, fella. Keep still. Keep still, mate. Tell you what, let's put you back in the... Well, this one's a really lively fella. It's a nice fish though. It weighs about £3. I just weighed it. It's just over 3. There we are. Look, it's quite heavy actually. Feels heavier than 3, but that's what it weighs. Just over 3. So that takes me on to what, £8 now. I've had three fish up to now. There we go. Nice one. Go, mate. There we go. That's it. Lovely jubbly. Great stuff. Right, I did tell myself earlier on that I wasn't going to have any dinner until I caught my 3rd fish. And I've been waiting for ages and I'm flipping starving now. So I'm going to have my bit of dinner now. It's 2:45. It's 2:45, so I'm going to stop and have a little break for 15 minutes and then we'll get back to it. So at the moment we've had 3 fish. We've had 3 fish up to now, weighing total weight of £8. So right, I'm going to have a bite to eat and I'll get back to you a bit later. Right, we're back live again now. Just had a bite to eat. It's virtually 3 o'clock. So I'm going to be here till, well, I'm going to be here till at least 7, half 7 this evening, possibly even later. We'll see. We're on the 3 fish. Just a summary of what I have caught. I had that mirror of 3.5, roach hybrid of about a pound and a half. And I just had I think it was an F1 hybrid. I think it was anyway. It's either an F1 hybrid or a common of 3. Right, let's see how we get on now. So there is a problem with this wind, no doubt about that. It's coming from the northeast. It's coming behind me, but it's blowing across this bend here, dragging the float to the right. It's not the worst wind I've had to fish in, but oh, a nice cup of tea. Yeah, it's been quite slow going as far as bites are concerned. I haven't had a lot of bites. I think the weather's set to warm up again this week. It's lovely when that sun's out, it's beautiful. I haven't been able to take the jacket off. Yeah, for those of you that don't know where this place is, Passies Ponds, it's nestled in between the South Downs. Look, the South Downs up there, look. Very pleasant place. See carp swimming around over that far side, look. I don't know if the camera's picking them up. There's one over there now, a few feet to the right of my float. In fact, it's heading straight for my float. Still there, look, just under the surface, look. Well, I'm getting plenty of bites out there now. Carpy bites. I'm missing them though. I'm not able to hook them for some reason. They're really on the feed out there now. Just keep trying. Thought it'd come off. Let's try again. Yeah, plenty of bites, but they're too quick for me at the moment. Yeah, I'm getting quite a few bites, but unable to hook them at the moment. I wish that sun would stay out. I seem to be getting more bites when the sun's out today than when it goes in. I'm getting virtually a bite every cast out there now, but I can't hook them. I've tried, putting smaller bits of meat on. I've messed about with the hook size, and I've messed about with the shots. But they're just stripping the meat off every time. There we go. No, again, meat off. Jesus Christ. Just keep going. Hopefully we'll snap into one, but it's absolutely teeming with fish out there now. Just unable to hook them for some reason, and they're more up in the water as well. I've got a short to try some fishing up well up in the water now. This time I have got it. No monster. In fact, it's not even a carp this time. Should be able to swing this one across. There we are, it's a rudd. We are, look. The fourth different species, a rudd. But most of the bites I've had out there aren't rudd bites. They don't look like it, they may look like carp bites. But there we go, nice fish. We're in again here. This is on a single bit of corn. I don't know what this is. It's a carp. It's a mirror. No monster, but most welcome indeed. Yes. Oh, as I say, I'm getting bites galore out there now. Virtually a bite of cast. Yeah, it's a mirror. There we go. It's a lean one as well. Keep still, fella. All right, mate. Keep still. Keep still. Keep still. It'll be all over within no time. Well, this one goes £2 on the dot, which takes me on a total weight of £10. It's a lean one, that, isn't it? There we go. That's the second mirror of the session so far. So it's £10 of fish up to now. 5 fish if you count the rudd as well. There we go. I've actually been able to take my coat off for the first time today. Seem to be getting just as many bites on the corn as I am on the meat. But the corn I seem to be, well, hooked the last 2 on the corn. There we go. No monsters. Oh, it's a roach this time. So the 5th different species of the session. No, it isn't. Sorry, it's a rudd. I thought it was a roach, but it isn't. It's a rudd. Definitely a rudd. See by the mouth upturned. There we are. Keep still, mate. Keep still, like a bar of soap. There we are. Great stuff. Right, we're catching now. We're catching. It's taken a long time. So it seems to be corn that's doing the trick at the moment. I do think though here that you got more chance of the bigger carp on the meat, which we will turn to again a little bit later. Is this a roach? Is this a roach? I think it might. Oh! She's going to fall in. The best place to fall in my landing net. There we go. Another rudd. This one took off. Oh, this did take off and all. think it's another carp. Certainly fighting like one. It's on meat this time. I think one of the reasons why I've been missing a lot of these bites on the meat is because it's probably getting a bit soft. Oh, brilliant. It's another one. It's another one of around 3.5. I'll just wait, it's another one of £3. Here we are, look. So it's I don't know how many fish I've had, 5 or 6, well 7 or 8 actually with the roach and the rudd. Yeah, so a carp of £3 takes me on to, I have to count what was I on? I was on 10, wasn't I believe. So I'm on 13 now, £13. Great stuff. Right, let's get her back. Right, it's 5:10. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to have a stop now, have a bite to eat, bit of tea, and then we'll get back out there again for another 2 or 3 hours after tea. So the summary of the session so far, I've lost count of what I've had now. I've total weight wise is about £13. I've had about, roughly speaking, I don't know, is it about 4 or 5 carp, up to 3.5, a few rudd, and that roach bream hybrid. So at least we've had some fish, you know, so I can't complain. But my God, I've missed a lot of bites, But it's been a little bit better the last couple of hours. Starting to hook a few more now. So we're gonna have a bit of tea, and I'll get back to you after I've had my tea. Now let me see the carp swimming around, look, just under the surface. 2 or 3 of them out there. Keep cruising up and down. Sometimes they come out from them bushes, and sometimes they just cruise up and down the margins. It's a very pleasant place to fish, this. Yeah, I think this is the best part of the day now. That wind's dropped down a bit. It feels a bit warmer now as well. It's 5:20, so we've still got a few hours left of fishing. We'll make the most of it. And there's just several carp out there just under the surface. I certainly enjoyed the couple of sessions I've had at Shoreham Port, and quite a few people have enjoyed watching the videos, which is good. I didn't know how they'd go down really, but they seem quite popular. I'm well pleased with that, so I'll probably give it another go there somewhere over the next couple of weeks. Right, have this cup of tea and then we'll get back to it. Right, let's get started then, shall we? That's my tin of luncheon meat. I say, yeah, it's definitely the best part of the day now, weather-wise. That wind, the water's gone quite flat actually. Right, same procedure. Let's see how this goes now. We're into one here, but it's taken me into the fish. How it took off this one, did. Another, I think it's a mirror. No, it's a common. It's a common. Yeah, it's a common. Sometimes they try and get underneath the platform. It's a nice fish. This is a nice fish. Can I get it? Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Brilliant. I think this might be the best one so far. Oh, great stuff. Right, let's get her out and let's see what she looks like. I just weighed it. It's a lovely fish. A common of £5. Just about 5. It's a nice fish. Not a mark on it either this time, I don't think. So there we go, a nice common of £5. There we go, mate. There we go. There we go. That's it. There's a nice fish, that. Very nice fish. Well pleased with that. Right, that takes me on to, I'll tell you what, I'm going to give it 4 because that's what it says in the on the scales. I'm not going to cheat. I just thought it looked bigger than that, but we'll go with what the scales say. So that takes me on to £17 now of fish. Yeah, what I'm finding better that's working now. I've put a couple of number 8 shots about 6 inches away from the hook, and a number 5 about 4 inches above that. Gets it down quicker, and that's how I'm getting more bites that way. Oh, that was a bit near. It's nothing big, but I'm not sure what it is. Oh, it's a nice rod. Don't want to lose this. Yeah, it's a nice rod. Biggest rod so far today. It's a lovely fish. Look at that, look. There we go. Cracking rod. Brilliant. I'm hoping to get out again in a week's time, week or two's time. Don't know where yet though. Not sure yet. We're in. So it's paid off moving out, trying over there. Oh, blimey, O'Reilly, ain't half powerful. I think it's another carp. Yeah, it is. Well, isn't it marvellous, the memory run out on my camera, so I've just had to get my other camera set up. It's a nice common. Oh, it's a nice fish. It's a lovely fish. Oh. Steady on, mate, steady on. There we go. Now this is the best fish. I didn't realise, I think this is the best fish of the session so far. Oh, it's a cracking fish. Well, I'm well pleased with this fish. This goes 7.5. Really nice common, a 7.5 pound. Put up a good scrap as well. Well pleased with that. Sort of size that I was looking for really. They do go quite a bit bigger than that in here. So anyway, let's get her back. Well, it's nearly 7:15 now. I'm going to have my last cup of tea and then we'll fish for another half hour, 45 minutes, and then that'll be my lot. I'm starting to wilt a bit now, get a bit tired. It's been a long session today, very long session. So yeah, we'll have a cup of tea and I'll get back to you for the last half hour, 45 minutes. Right, let's have this cup of tea. Yeah, it's just gone 7:15 now. It's starting to get a bit chilly again now, so I'm not going to give it much longer, to be honest. As I say, I'm beginning to wilt a bit now as well, getting a bit tired. Really enjoyed it though so far. I've caught about 24.5 pound of fish, mostly carp with a few rudd and that roach bream hybrid. That's been the summary of the session so far. So I will have another half an hour before we pack up. I'll just have this cup of tea. The old cloud cover's come over again now. That's why the old temperatures are starting to drop again as well. But it's been a very enjoyable session. But it's been harder than I thought it would be, to be honest with you. Although, having said that, as I said earlier, we've had some nice warm weather recently. The last day or two's been quite chilly, especially down here. I don't know about up north and that, but down here it's definitely been noticeably colder, and the winds have changed to the northeast. So that's made a bit of a difference. But I've missed a lot of bites. But at least I've caught a few fish, so that's good. So I'll grab my cup of tea, and then we'll fish for the last half an hour till about 7:30. You can see, look, carp swirling around there. Look at that. Look, just in front of that duck there. Look, Look, he's swimming right over it. There's plenty of activity out there. Plenty. Now we're in here. Got her. Oh, that was nice and easy. Oh, not so big as the last one, but a nice fish. Right. There we go, mate. My jacket flipping out. There we go, look, that's probably about 2.5. I'd give that 2.5. Takes me on to 27 now, about £27. There we go, probably one of those F1 hybrids I would have thought, looking at the tail. I don't know, but looks like it to me. There we go then, another carp of about £2.5. Brilliant. Still see plenty of carp swimming around out there. As I say, this second camera I'm using can be, I don't know why. Yes. Oh, it was on there. Damn. As I was about to say, this second camera can be temperamental. It's horrible really, because you can be in the middle of doing something and it for some reason it switches itself off, and sometimes you think it's recording and it isn't. That's a shame. I hooked into that one, but it obviously not, it came off as I was winding in. Still getting plenty of carp bites. Our float keeps dipping under. There she goes. There's the old dipping under and bobbing back up again. If you strike on them, you don't get them. I think it'll only get better now. Now the weather's going to be warming up each day this week. It'll get better now. I've seen a vast improvement over the last few hours to what it was like this morning. Right, this is going to be my last one, my last chuck. I am really wilting here now. So this is it, this is the last one. Them carps swimming all round the float, look. Ah, missed it. I'll tell you what, one more. Yeah, one more. I've got to be careful if this memory runs out on this camera. That'll be it. Right, this is definitely the last cast this time, whether I get one or not. It's a bite of cast. Oh no, I was too quick on that. If the bait's still on there, I'll give it another go. It is. Right, one more go. Well, it's 25 to 8 now. I'm more or less packed up. Very enjoyable session. Really have enjoyed it today. It's a bit hard going to begin with, but late this afternoon and this evening it was much better. Took quite a while to get those fish feeding properly. I ended up with 27 pound of mostly carp, a few rudd and a roach bream hybrid. So all in all, a very good session. At least I've caught some fish today, which recently makes a change. So yeah, really enjoyed it. It's quite chilly now, and it's clouded over. A lot of high cloud come over now. But hopefully the next few days at least should be dry and becoming warmer as well. So I think it's only going to get better actually. And I have noticed that today, you know, as I say, for several hours this morning it was hard going trying to get bites, but it improved as the afternoon and the evening went on. I would have stayed longer, but I'm so tired now, and my camera's playing up. This second camera that I use when the first one's run out starts playing up. As I say, it's not very nice when you don't quite know whether it's recording or not. Hopefully this is, but it does keep cutting out. I don't know why that is, but anyway, a very enjoyable session here today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. I've really enjoyed fishing here today at Passies Ponds, and I'll be out again in about a week or two's time. So hope you enjoy your own angling. Definitely do that. Thank you so much for subscribing to my fishing channel, pressing the like button. Very much appreciated. And I'll see you again on the next one. Bye for now.